Hello everyone, you are welcome to Best Notes tutorial. In this video, we will cover The Bachelor of Arts by R.K Narayan. In this video, we will cover characters, themes, summary and MCQs after this video. Characters are here. So first character, or we can call him protagonist. He is the hero of this story. But we know that R.K Narayan has the hero, the most unheroic hero you can call them. Unheroic. Why do we call them unheroic? Because they don't face the real situations. They just run away from the situations. They escape. They try to escape from the real life situations, or whenever they face adverse situation, they just run away from this. Second is his father. His father is a district judge, and he is retired district judge. Next is his mother. His mother is a religious lady. Next, his brother, Sinu. His name is Sinu. Malthi. Malthi is the girl whom he loves, but he could not marry her uh, because Chandran is a Manglik person. Now, what is Manglik person and other things, we will discuss these things in detail there uh, in summary section. Now, the last character is Shushila. Who is Shushila? Shushila is the girl whom he loves finally, and he marries Shushila at the end of this story. Now, let's go ahead. Here is a short notice for you. We have a website, bestnotestutorial.com. You can visit there. There are two tests for each exams. There are free tests you can join, and you can practice for your upcoming exams. And if you wish to join, you can join at 149 as well. If you want any video course, you can call or WhatsApp on this number. Now let's go ahead. If we talk about themes of the works, the Bachelor of Arts lends itself in a few significant themes. First theme is the family relationship. Second theme you will see of growing up means uh, you will see the protagonist growing up and how he deals with the things and the situations and the conditions of life. The theme of love you will see like Chandran falls in love with first Malti and later Shushila. The theme of renunciation, the theme of friendship you will see, as the novel deals with life of Chandran and young undergraduate becoming a Bachelor of Arts and the ups downs in his life till he finally settles down as a happy married life or a happy married man. So finally he marries Sushila. Now let's go ahead and see the summary what happens in this story. The Bachelor of Arts by R.K. Narayan is one of his best novels. In this novel, he has used the character of Chandran. So, as we know that Chandran is protagonist and hero of this story to tell his own story, and this is actually autobiographical element you will see here. Autobiographical story means R.K. Narayan incorporates his own experience in this story. It looks like Narayan's heroes aren't very heroic, as I told you in introduction, because they don't have to deal with the bad things. Instead, they get out of the bad things. They just run away. And this is not, obviously, this is not, the work of a hero. Now, a hero usually faces the adverse situations and comes out of them, but they run away from the situations. This novel have elements of autobiography, as I just told you. You will see humor, myths, and things from their own area if you go through the novel in detail. The Bachelor of Arts got published in 1937, and I have, a trick I told you in many videos, earlier videos, that always read the year of publication with the name of the work, like the 37 Bachelor of Arts. So you will always, whenever you will read this, you will read like 37 Bachelor of Arts, and you will always remember, is about an idealistic college student who challenges the bourgeois order, but he comes to accept a lawful, obedient life. Like in this story, you will see that He falls in love. He doesn't get that love back, and he's unable to marry her. Then he runs away from the home, and later he feels guilty and comes back home again. And finally, he marries a girl again, and he becomes lawful and obedient uh, follower of life, you can call. When William Walsh talk about the Bachelor of Arts, he says that it shows the writer's ability to mix serious and the fun. So if you'll go through the detailed work, you will see that uh, there is there are some elements of seriousness and fun as well in an intricate, inseparable alliance. Chandran is the main character in this novel. We have gone through this fact. The Bachelor of Art is made up of four parts. So here, short note for you. It has four parts, plus you will see 18 chapters in this story. As a student of Albert Mission School, where he is studying, when I will make MCQs, I will prepare MCQs. You should know the answer when I ask you. Albert Mission School, Albert Mission College. He is studying in. Chandran is a final year history student. So what he does study, he is studying history there. He is son of retired district judge, as I told you in character introduction, who lives in his mansion in Lovely Extension. His mother is very religious and efficient at running the household. She also wants to keep the status of her husband and her son. Sinu is Chandran's brother who is going to Albert Mission School. Next character we see that Sinu. Chandran's father is very happy with his family and thinks he is a little modern, but he doesn't want to overrule his wife's decision. Like his wife is running his family very well, and she is a religious lady as well. Chandran, who is a student of history, he has a good friend Ramu. So here you can see one of new character. His name is Ramu, and he is his friend, who he can trust. He is trustworthy friend. And if we talk about his life, he has pre-exam anxiety, friendly banter, and fierce debates. All part of his college life, like we have. And if we talk about college, when we go to college, we usually make new friends. Chandran is the same way. He has new friends like Ramu, and he meets others. He finishes college and ready to start a professional life like the one in post-colonial India, where people try to find a balance between a chaotic past and unknown present and unknown future. So here, R.K. Narayan tries to give the clear idea of the post-colonial India, where if you are you have finished your college and now you are entering into professional life, you will have unknown present and unknown future as well. When he was born, he came from the state of Tamil Nadu. Now, you should know that he comes from Tamil Nadu and he has lived his life in line with traditions and conventions of his time and place. So, you know that these places like Tamil Nadu is known for tradition and conventions. They follow these things religiously. However, his education has made him want to break the rules of conservatism and look for a way out into world of freedom. This change is caused by heartburn and a loss. Like every young boy nowadays, they don't feel like going with the old rules and the traditional setup whatever are made, and they don't feel comfortable with this. This change is caused by heartburn and a loss. Chandran is in love with a girl named Malti. So this is the main story of the whole novel. That he loved Malti, who he meets at the river in his village. He is so in love with her that he spends all of his time thinking about her. He is deeply in love with her, and he has he is spending a lot of time in about thinking her, about making plans and other things. The situation becomes clear to his parents. Now his parents comes to know about this situation and they try to give into his wants. Now they try to help him. Chandran wants to marry the girl so much that he wants them to go to Malti's house and talk to her parents. Now Chandran's parents, like we all know in India, that if you want to marry a girl, you need to talk to her parents first. Uh, so the same thing happens with Chandran, and he tells his parents to go to Malti's house. However, the stars in their horoscope don't line up, so his marriage proposal isn't going to work out because of that. Another man will marry Malti soon. Now, what happens? He is unable to marry Malti because he is Manglik person. And if you don't know what happens if a Manglik person marries another person who is not Manglik, that person dies according to horoscope or astrology. That's why they deny them. It's hard for Chandran to be in the hands of fate and to be heard. In the midst of so much heartache, he decides to give up control and let go of all the rules. Now, what happens? He is now heartbroken and he goes away. Madras is where he goes when he leaves his home in the spirit of the rebellion, living in the hotel at first. This unique path quickly changes. In the end, he decides to live a life of asceticism. He becomes a sage and to cut off his hair. His fame as a wise person grows during his travels. His defiance lasts for about 8 months, but then he starts to fade away a little. It makes feel bad that he left his family and parents. So from here, he starts feeling guilty that he has left his family and parents behind. Life as a hermit starts to wear Chandran's down. Soon he goes back to living the normal life of a person who owns a home. When he gets a job in publishing, when he comes back home, he comes for publishing house, and he gets a job. He decides to marry the woman his parents want him to. Now his parents finds a new girl for him, and he finally marries her. Malti was his best friend, and he still misses her. When he sees picture of her, though he still can't help but feel sad. So finally he marries her, marries Sushila. Finally, his father finds a young Brahmin girl, as I told you, and her name is Sushila for him, and he is very happy about it. He is still unsure at first. He doesn't want to marry her. First, he was unsure, but later he marry her. When he goes to Sushila's house, however, fate turns the other way, and he falls in love with her. Now you will see that he falls in love with her. This is means where he finds his love again, and now he is happy. When he looks at her, he feels the same desire and longing that he had long forgotten. She also comes with a lot of money for dowry, which is interesting. So now you will see that she gives a lot of dowry to him, and they feel happy about it as well. Like R.K. Narayan wants to convey the social structure of that time as well. That's why he's mentioning, I think, these details. So finally, if we summarize, so there is a boy named Chandran, and he goes to college and he finds his love there named Malti, the girl, and but he couldn't marry her, and he goes away and becomes sage but feels guilty and comes back home, and he comes home back, and finally he marries Sushila and lives a happy life. So with this lesson ends. See you soon in next video. Till then, goodbye, take care.